This is the most requested video I've ever been asked to do. And what is it? Joey Salads. From what I can tell, everybody seems to be quite confused as to whether or not Joey Salads' videos are legit, or if he's faking them, if they're scripted, or a various number of different things. So I'm going to be checking out a few videos of his today, and I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on them, and whether or not I can possibly answer some questions you may or may not have with his videos. So let's check out this video called Muslim Bullying Social Experiment. Islamophobia. Okay, this should be interesting.
What's up guys, Joey Salads here. I'm here today with my good friend Steve. Steve is gonna dress up like a Muslim.
Steve, okay.
Let's see if anybody goes to his defense.
He's gonna bully a guy dressed up like a Muslim. Why, exactly?
Can you believe that guy over there?
Muslim?
Muslim piece. Looks like he's gonna blow up the train tracks.
Go back to your country.
Terrorists. Let's go kick him out. This guy.
What a couple of dicks, man. This is my opinion, though.
Buddy, what the you doing here? Why don't you get out of here? You gonna blow this place up or something?
Little kids,
Get out of here. Don't call me
Are you gonna just blow this place up or something? Are you serious? You just say that, and these people...
Yeah, listen to him. Blow up your country.
Their faces are blurred, so I would only assume that they didn't sign some sort of contract in order to actually be in the video. Then again, they probably wouldn't want to be defaced all over the internet in that particular light.
Looks like he's about to blow up the fucking mall.
Well, he's gotta be a terrorist, so I mean...
Look at how he's dressed. Muslim, they all blow up the mall.
They all blow up the mall, alright then.
I personally know some good Muslims, you know, I watched 9/11 and everything like that, so it's kind of it's a touchy subject, but you can't judge a book by its cover at this point, man. There's a lot of good people out there, and you know, they don't want to be labeled like that. A few bad apples that, you know, that ruined the bunch, unfortunately. I don't know, kid, I wouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, good
What
dude.
if he actually does go and blow up the mall?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Or did try, I'd be the first one to take him to the ground, but there's a million of them everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
What if? Unfortunately, you can't. You have to trust that people, you know, that there's more good in people than evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, thank you. You're on video. Doing a social experiment to see how
Oh, really?
people would treat him when it comes to bullying.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I have to stop it there and actually just put my little 2 cents in there. I would agree with this guy's opinion, regardless on who you believe to be a terrorist or not, whatever the hell your beliefs are. I think that this particular experiment is interesting to a fault. When you're bullying people to prove a point in the form of a social experiment, you can't exactly just go out of your way and be like, hey, I'm gonna go out and bully this guy dressed up like a Muslim character, because you're not gonna get the same response as an actual Muslim. Like, we don't know if this guy who is dressing up like a Muslim, if he would potentially feel like he's being attacked because of his race. There are various factors that you have to really consider if doing a social experiment in this particular way. That's my opinion anyway. Like, you can't just really sort of say it's a social experiment without having all of the variations that sort of should gel together to create a realistic presentation of what you're trying to prove.
You believe that guy over there? He's probably gonna blow up the train. Terrorist.
Okay, now 2 seconds before I start this one. The guy's face isn't blurred out. I can only take the assumption that when a person's face is blurred out, they want to be in the video. Either that, or the video is fake in this particular section. Unless, of course, he comes to this guy's defense and he's like, hey, I want to be seen as a guy who would stand up to other people if they're ever being bullied. And I'm sure they would have had some sort of discussion behind the scenes. I'm sure they're not going to show this because it's just a waste of time. People don't come to see that outside portion of the video. They want to see the experiment itself. Otherwise, they would create some sort of behind-the-scene bonus video footage of some kind, which, as far as I know, Joey Salads does not do.
I'm gonna go and confront him. Hey, buddy, what are you doing over here? Gonna blow the train up or some shit?
No.
Why don't you get the out of here? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Blowing up the train.
See, now, this is what I mean, right? The guy dressed up like a Muslim, we don't know if he is personally being offended or victimized in some way. Like I said, various factors. You can't just dress someone up like a Muslim to prove a point, you know? Unless, of course, you're trying to go by the bystander effect. If someone is in trouble, will outside people from the situation come in to intervene, and will they come to help that person? Most of the time, like 8 times out of 10, they're not going to. That's just the sad truth. I've had personal experience with this. I know friends who have had experiences where people have just stood around and said nothing. People just don't want to deal with drama in that particular way. They just don't. And in my eyes, that's just kind of sad, because it shows what kind of a society we really are, regardless of social experiment or not.
Get him out of here, bro. He's gonna blow the place up.
Bro, just go. Get out of here.
What's the problem?
He's cool.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know he's cool?
Cause he ain't got nothing on him.
Alright, you're on camera though. You're a good guy. You're sticking up for him, you're a good guy.
Okay, now that reaction that he had to when he was told that he was on camera and stuff, and afterwards he looked a little bit uneasy with the fact that he just found out he was on camera and that he was just kind of lied to, essentially, in a way. So in that way, I could see that particular situation being real, but we have no definitive proof of this. Everybody has put that opinion that all pranks on YouTube are fake. Now, this might be the case, it might not be the case, but fact of the matter is that unless they have personally told their audience, you kind of have to go by assumption or what you've been told.
Oh, man.
Can you believe that f***ing guy over there? He's about Muslim. Looks like he's about to blow up the mall. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
He looks like he's about to blow up the... So that's kind of instigating the situation right there.
Looking around. I'm gonna go stop this guy.
Yeah, you do that. Hey, buddy. Hey, what you doing? Stupid Muslim bastard.
Alright, so there's plenty of people around.
Mall or something? Let's get this guy out of here. Come on, get out
Let's
of here.
get this guy out of here, he says. I think that's a bit wrong.
Get out of here.
Give him $1 at least.
Think he needs it?
Definitely needs that. Crazy, man.
Yeah, all the bomb threats these days.
Yeah, they can do anything nowadays.
Yeah, you can't trust them, right?
Yeah, not at all.
But you guys are on camera, by the way.
Oh, really?
You guys, what the? You're on camera being racist. Just want to let you guys know that.
Show, you gonna blur me out, right?
Yeah, I'll blur you guys out. Just don't be racist. Don't discriminate against people, buddy.
No problem, man.
Thank you guys for watching. As you can see from this video, some people do stand up for other people's cultures, and some people don't. What does that say about our society today?
Okay, so I personally don't agree with this video. Mainly because you'd have to be blind not to see how society has morphed itself. Not because of word of mouth or the media or anything like that. Realistically speaking, you are your own person, period. If you are that easily manipulated to believe something that you've heard or that's been thrown in your face every day, day in and day out, unless you know definitively the 100% facts, you cannot say that this is 100% true or that is 100% true without definitive fact. Like, the way that I see it is you can't just walk up to someone and say, you're a terrorist, you're a this, and you're a that, because this person told me, or because the media says that that you are, and that they tell me these statistical facts, come up from wherever they come up from. They always are popping out of the woodwork every single day with some new scientific reading of such and such. Okay, now I'm not trying to shove my opinion down your throat or anything. I know it probably sounds like I am, but what I'm saying is that if you believe someone should be given a fair chance at whatever you're trying to give them a fair shot at, you can't let yourself be put in that position where if you hear something enough times, it becomes the truth. I think a good example would be people who believe something that is actually a lie. How do they come to the conclusion of believing that as the truth? They tell themselves over and over and over again, this is the truth, this is the truth, this is the truth. This is what it is. And eventually, regardless of if they take a polygraph or not, that result will come up as a fact. because they definitively believe that that is the truth. I don't know, I'm just spitballing ideas here. You guys wanted me to do a video on this, and this is a topic where I could talk about it forever. But let's go on to the next video. Okay, so this is double parking prank gone wrong. I chose this one because it's another gone wrong experiment. Everyone's always complaining on whether or not gone wrong videos are faked or not, so I think it's a good chance here to give my opinion on this particular subject.
What's up, guys? I'm Joey Salads. I'm here today at my...
What's up, guys? I'm Joey Salads.
And today we're going to be parking really close to other people's cars. This way they can't get in. We're going to piss them off. Be sure to stay all the way to the end because we got a special surprise for the people we prank. Let's do this.
Big to get in the car. He's too big, he can't fit in the car.
Can't get in the car because you fucking blocked him in.
He's all confused.
I don't see this as a social experiment. I see this as just people trying to piss someone off. What are you gonna do? What can he possibly do but wait for the person to move his car? There is no experiment here. He's legitimately just trying to piss people off.
Go in the back of your car. Just chill.
Guys, you park? Is this your car?
Yeah?
This how you normally park?
Yeah, I'm in a regular spot.
I'm in the lines.
I'm on the line, that's alright.
You can't get in?
Some type of joke?
What are you talking about?
You mean what I'm talking
Why not?
about, bro? You don't see the fucking lines right there? Move over to the left. Move over to your right.
Why can't you
How
get
the
in your
fuck am I
car?
gonna get in my car?
Go through the moonroof. You can get in.
See, that's not funny.
I don't know what the problem is. Why are you freaking out?
How the fuck am I supposed to get in my car, bro?
Yeah, fair
I don't
enough.
get what the big deal is.
I would get in. Right now, it's not.
You were able to get out, right?
No, just move so I can go. I gotta get my kids. I mean, you guys gotta move out of the way.
Okay, now that's a fair reason. Get the fuck out of the way so he can go get his kids.
It's not a big deal.
Listen, bro.
Why can't he move?
the car.
Why do I have to move?
You move your car. You move your car so I can get the fuck out of here, bro.
Move your car. Make him move his car. It's rock, paper, scissors. Who moves their car?
Rock,
Paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh.
Are you fucking nuts?
Alright.
Move your fucking car, bro.
serious, bro?
What are you talking about? Bro, move your fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Yo, move your car.
Move your car.
Yo,
You
move
lost.
your car.
You
Yo,
lost.
move your fucking Joe. Move your fucking car.
You lost.
Joe, move your fucking car.
Joe, I can't move my car.
Move your fucking car.
You lost.
Move this fucking thing.
You're not a Knicks fan?
He doesn't give a shit if he's a fucking Knicks fan. He wants you to move his car so he can go and get his fucking kids, man. That's not
Move
funny.
your car. He's gonna beat you up. He's gonna beat the shit out.
Paper, scissors, scissors.
It's just wrong again.
Just move your car, man. It's not a hard thing to do, and just antagonizing people is not funny.
You got milk.
Move your car, Steve. He's gonna beat the shit
You
out of
don't
you.
even know the guy. Like, you don't know what history he has. He could be someone who would kill you without thinking.
Tell your friend to move his
I'm telling him he's not moving his car.
Your car.
He's beating the shit. He's beating the shit out of you. You better move your car, Steve. He's gonna dump that shit on you. He's.
One more time. Best hit one. Paper, scissors, scissors.
Move your fucking car, bro. Move your fucking car.
So there's people in the background here.
Move my car. Move the car.
Hey, I just want to let you know, you're on camera, you're on a prank show, and here's $100.
Fuck you talking about?
You're on a prank
You're
show.
on camera.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here's $100 for being a dick to you.
Fuck out of here, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You guys got nothing else better to do than to fucking bother me? Alright, sorry about that.
Yo, here, take
Sorry
the
about
money, buy yourself some groceries.
Sorry about that.
No. Always wanted a milk shower. Oh,
Thanks.
that is so perfect.
You guys
Alright.
are fucking nuts.
You are the man. You are the
Steve,
man.
you're soaking wet.
Oh, you are the man.
Do you know why he's saying you are the man? You're the fucking man. You know why? Because that is the shit that will get you views. That's fucking why. I don't agree with these social experiments that have no purpose to them at all. You know, these ones that go out of their way just to piss people off and see whether or not they react and see how they respond to a difficult situation. Because if this is real and the guy just went to go and punch him, realistically speaking, I would assume that the person who has been trapped or backed into a corner wouldn't have much of a choice but to either call the police or just push them out of the way until they just let him go and do, you know, go on his way to do what he needs to go and do. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go around and just do shit like that. It's just not right.
Just when you thought the fun was over and the tension couldn't possibly get any higher, Capcom decides to drop an insanely beefy 7'3" unstoppable killing machine into the mix. That's right, Nemesis. In my opinion, this guy just doesn't get as much credit as he deserves. I mean, most people's reactions to seeing a stocky 7-foot tall person would generally be like, whoa.